The shores of Oceania are where the land meets the great ocean in a constant, timeless dialogue. Waves born thousands of miles away finally arrive, crashing against volcanic rock and pristine white sands. These coastlines are not gentle gateways. They are wild frontiers, patrolled by creatures that thrive in the turbulence between two worlds. The air is thick with the taste of salt, and the roar of the surf is a constant companion. It is a place of immense power, where the rhythm of the tides dictates the rhythm of life for all who live here. Along these shores, a silent hunter patrols the shallows, the saltwater crocodile. It is a living relic, a creature that has remained virtually unchanged since the time of the dinosaurs. It can lie motionless for hours, a log of driftwood to the untrained eye, but beneath the surface, it is a powerhouse of muscle and instinct. Its patience is legendary, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. The water around it seems to hold its breath, a silent tension that hangs in the humid air, a warning to all who venture too close to the water's edge. Higher up, on the rocky headlands, colonies of seabirds create a cacophony of sound. Gannets and albatrosses use these cliffs as their launch pads, riding the powerful updrafts to soar over the ocean. They are masters of the air, spending months, even years, at sea without ever touching land. Their lives are a testament to endurance, a constant battle against the elements in search of food. Their cries echo across the water, a wild and lonely sound that speaks of their freedom and their struggle for survival in this immense blue wilderness. As dusk falls, the mood of the coast changes. The crashing waves seem to grow louder in the fading light, and shadows lengthen among the rocks. This is when other creatures emerge from their hiding places. Ghost crabs scuttle across the sand, their pale shells almost invisible against the shore. The sounds of the day give way to the whispers of the night, a subtle shift that brings with it a new sense of mystery. The coast is never truly still. It is a place of constant change, a stage for the unending drama of life and death. Deep within the island of New Guinea lies a world of perpetual twilight. This is the realm of the rainforest, a cathedral of trees whose canopy is so dense that it blocks out the sun. Here, the air is heavy with moisture and the scent of damp earth and decaying leaves. The ground is a tangled web of roots and fallen logs, making every step a challenge. Strange calls echo through the trees, their sources hidden in the dense foliage above. This is a vertical world, where life is lived out high in the branches, far from the forest floor. Among the canopy's inhabitants is a true giant, the cassowary. This is no ordinary bird. Standing as tall as a person, it is a formidable presence in the forest undergrowth. It is a creature of striking appearance, with brilliant blue and purple skin on its neck and a bony casque on its head. But its beauty hides a dangerous nature. Armed with a dagger-like claw on each foot, it can be fiercely territorial. The cassowary moves through the forest with a quiet confidence, its dark feathers providing perfect camouflage in the shadows. High above, another remarkable creature makes its home: the tree kangaroo. It is a marsupial that has, over millions of years, adapted to a life in the trees. It moves with a slow, deliberate grace, using its long tail for balance as it leaps from branch to branch. It is a shy and elusive animal, rarely seen by human eyes. Its presence is often revealed only by the rustle of leaves high in the canopy, a fleeting glimpse of a furry body disappearing into the green. It is a perfect example of Oceania's evolutionary creativity. The forest itself feels alive. The constant dripping of water from the leaves, the hum of insects, and the distant calls of birds create a symphony of sound that is both calming and unsettling. It is a world of secrets, where every vine and every leaf could hide something new and undiscovered. To stand here is to feel the immense age of this place, to be surrounded by life in its most ancient and untamed form. The forest guards its mysteries well, revealing them only to those who are patient enough to listen. The great rivers of Oceania snake through the landscape like immense serpents, their waters murky and slow-moving. These are the arteries of the continent, carrying life-giving water from the mountains to the sea. The banks are lined with dense mangroves and thick vegetation, a wall of green that hides the river's secrets. The water's surface is often calm, reflecting the sky like a dark mirror. But beneath that placid surface, an ancient world of predators and prey exists, a world governed by the simple, brutal laws of survival. Here, the saltwater crocodile is king, but it is not the only hunter to fear. In the fresh waters of Australia, a more elusive predator lurks, the bull shark. This is a shark that has evolved the incredible ability to live in both salt and fresh water. It can travel hundreds of miles inland, deep into the heart of the continent. It is an ambush predator, relying on the murky water to conceal its approach. Its presence turns a seemingly peaceful river into a place of hidden danger, a reminder that the wildness of the ocean can reach far inland. Life along the riverbanks is a constant exercise in caution. Flocks of egrets and herons stalk the shallows, their long legs keeping them just out of reach of what lies beneath. They stand like statues, their eyes fixed on the water, waiting for the flicker of a fish. But they too must be wary, for a moment of inattention could be their last. Every creature here, from the smallest insect to the largest bird, is aware of the river's hidden threat. The air is filled with a quiet tension, a silent understanding of the dangers that lurk below. As the sun sets, the river comes alive with new sounds. The croaking of frogs begins, a chorus that fills the night. The splash of a fish breaking the surface, the rustle of an unseen animal in the reeds. Each sound adds to the river's mysterious atmosphere. The water, now black under the night sky, holds its secrets even more tightly. It is a place that commands respect, a powerful force of nature that has shaped the lives of all who depend on it, and a reminder of the raw, untamed power that still exists in this isolated corner of the world. Far to the south lies New Zealand, a land of dramatic mountains and ancient forests that has been isolated for over 80 million years. In the absence of ground-dwelling mammals, birds evolved to fill every available niche. Many lost the power of flight, becoming creatures of the forest floor. This is an island of birds, a place where the air once echoed with a chorus of calls found nowhere else on Earth. The forests here are quiet now, but they still hold the ghosts of what once was, and the survivors who still cling to existence. The most famous of these flightless birds is the kiwi. It is a creature of the night, emerging from its burrow after dark to forage on the forest floor. With its long beak and hair-like feathers, it seems more like a mammal than a bird. It has a keen sense of smell, a rare trait among birds which it uses to find insects and worms hidden beneath the leaf litter. The kiwi is a symbol of this land's unique evolutionary journey, a shy and gentle creature that embodies the spirit of these isolated islands. But not all of New Zealand's flightless birds are so gentle. In the alpine regions lives the kea, a parrot of extraordinary intelligence and curiosity. Though it can fly, it spends much of its time on the ground. It is known for its playful and often destructive nature, a sign of a mind that is constantly working, constantly exploring its environment. The kea is a survivor, a bird that has adapted to a changing world, using its intelligence to thrive where others have struggled. Its loud, clear call is a familiar sound in the high mountains. Walking through these forests, one feels the profound silence left by the birds that are now gone. The wind sighs through the ancient beech trees, a mournful sound that speaks of loss. Yet there is also hope. The survivors, like the kiwi and the kea, are a testament to the resilience of life. They are the keepers of this island's ancient heritage, a living link to a world that evolved in splendid isolation. Their continued existence depends on the protection of these forests, the last sanctuaries of the flightless. Oceania remains a land of profound mystery. Even now, in an age where every corner of the globe seems to have been mapped and explored, this vast continent of water and islands still holds its secrets close. New species are still being discovered in the depths of its rainforests and the darkness of its oceans. It is a world that resists easy explanation, a place where nature's imagination seems to have run wild. The sheer scale and isolation of this realm ensure that it will continue to surprise and mystify us for generations to come. From the deserts of Australia to the volcanic peaks of the Pacific Islands, the landscapes themselves seem to guard these secrets. They are ancient, powerful, and indifferent to human presence. To stand in these places is to feel a sense of timelessness, to be a temporary visitor in a world that has existed for eons. The wind that sweeps across the plains, the waves that crash on the shores, they are the same forces that have shaped this land for millions of years. They are the guardians of its enduring wildness. The animals of Oceania are the living embodiment of this mystery. The egg-laying platypus, the treetop kangaroos, the giant flightless birds. They are all products of a unique evolutionary story. Each one is a puzzle, a piece of a larger picture that we are only just beginning to understand. They challenge our assumptions about how life should be and remind us that nature's creativity is boundless. Their survival is a delicate balance, a dance with the ancient rhythms of their isolated home. And so, Oceania remains a world apart, a final frontier for discovery. Its secrets are not given up easily. They must be earned through patience, respect, and a willingness to listen to the quiet language of the wilderness. As long as its great forests stand, its rivers run wild, and its islands remain scattered across the immense blue of the Pacific, it will continue to be a place of wonder. A testament to the power of isolation, and a reminder that there are still parts of our world that remain truly, magnificently untamed.